If you ask me what is my favorite franchise of all time, it's going to be definitely, without a single shred of a doubt, Battlefield. Now, I purchased even a more expensive version of Battlefield 2042, and I stopped playing it a week after. I just can't tell you even how disappointed I was. I was so excited to jump into a Battlefield game, and after being disappointed, I mean, the last one I actually enjoyed was Battlefield 1. My favorite one is Battlefield 3, followed by Battlefield 2. Battlefield 4 was good, Battlefield 5 was skippable for me. But the good news is that we've seen quite a lot of the multiplayer in the multiplayer reveal yesterday, as of time making this video. And I was very, very excited from what I've seen. Now, the fact that they actually did the labs and opened the game in closed testing for many players, this is really just something that made me very, very optimistic. Because then lots of players can submit feedback. They definitely needed something like that to hear players' feedback, and quite a lot of them in order not to make, or let's say, not to make the same mistakes again. Battlefield 2042 was dead for me a week after I started playing it. Maybe because of the hype, I actually kept playing more. Maybe I could say it died for me even like on the same day, more or less. I think if you ask me what was the worst thing for me in Battlefield 2042 was definitely the maps. They were just designed so terribly. And I think Battlefield 3 maps were just something out of the ordinary. And I always wish, that they just bring it back. But the thing is that they did, to some degree, in Portal. And then it kind of hit me. When you try to do so many things all together and bring everything and give so many options, the game to some degree loses its identity. Because games are kind of stretched out because of game over service. And if the core game is not good, I really don't care about whatever they're going to put on top of it anymore. It seems like so many games just want to be kind of Fortnite with everything, just, give so many, creativity options in games. Although when it comes to creativity, by the way, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a side thing and people can enjoy it. You don't have to play it. As long as it doesn't come at the cost of actually, investing in the core of the game itself. And actually, I think that user-generated content can be really fun and something extra to do in between. So yeah, I'm actually very in favor. Maybe some amazing maps will be created that we're going to basically outperform even the great maps that developers have made. Just something made by a community. This can be amazing. I mean, just think about it. Giving tools for players to create amazing maps. Wow, I mean, why be limited to what the developers have in their creativity? Just let the users come up with something amazing. I'm all favor of that, because mostly because of the failure of the developers to deliver on Battlefield 2042. But in general, I'm very in favor of that. But there are so many things they are improving, and I mean, all across the board, some of the things are really kind of built from the ground up. This also includes, for example, the reinstated the class system over specialist. Thank you for that. They made some changes, of course, here and there, like we're expecting the assault to have the healing, but it wasn't like that. It's for the support. Nonetheless, I'm pretty sure it will work well. Based on the gameplay that I've seen yesterday, it seems to work well. There's going to be also robust and engaging map design, improved iteration that will be kind of a more of, provide better cover, defined lanes for infantry, and greater focus infantry vehicle balance for the outset. So this is also something I'm looking for, and it seems like that when I've seen the gameplay yesterday. Also think there's going to be more impressive launch content. This is something that Battlefield 2042 was kind of lacking. Limited arsenal of weapons, fewer maps, and dearth of game modes compared to its predecessor. So Battlefield 6 should launch with, again, richer selection of firearms, variety of maps, and more game modes to sustain player engagement. The other thing is, again, more polished experience, kind of a better, prioritizing better a stable and polished technical state, free of game-breaking bugs and severe performance issues. This is crucial for the game, and hopefully this will be addressed as well. I'm very positive about that. Also, the inclusion of a server browser. The absence of a persistent server browser was a significant step back, limiting player choice and community building, and Battlefield 6 would have included this fundamental feature, allowing players to find matches and communities that suit their preferences. Also, going back to the traditional detailed scoreboard, thank you. Meaningful environmental destruction. This is, by the way, I've seen kind of really great improvement. They already tried to improve on top of that. I think especially in close quarters, We've seen that with the hammer, just breaking the ceiling and dropping down, and surprising players who kind of try to camp in a certain place. I mean, I saw it in the multiplayer gameplay yesterday. It was amazing. So I don't even need to wait for it to see what they're actually doing. I think they just nailed it based on what I've seen yesterday. Other than that, going to be again a compelling single player campaign. Now, to be honest, I don't care about the campaign, but as long as it doesn't come at the cost of a great multiplayer experience, I don't mind that it's there. Again, the things that with Battlefield 2042, the really great, even worse experience. So this is why it was such a really disappointing launch. But here should be a compelling single-player campaign, a kind of narrative-driven campaign to flesh out the world and provide different kind of Battlefield experience. Fine, as long as the multiplayer is good, I don't care. And also going to be enhanced weapon customization, refined vehicle gameplay and balance. I really like the idea that you can actually hang on vehicles. This is great. Oh, I mean, so many times where there's not enough place. Now there's enough place. I mean, you are vulnerable, but you can still hang on vehicles. So this is great. Can I give you I really like that. This is a great idea. So this is going to be some improvement. More than that, but more dynamic kind of vehicle infantry type of dynamics in the game. This is very, very important. Other than that, improved squad management and team play features. Also improved in audio and sound design. Actually, I thought the Battlefield 2042 was actually pretty good as well. But they also claim to improve that as well with critically acclaimed audio fidelity that the series is known for. A more grounded and gritty tone to the game. They kind of adapted a more serious and immersive tone consistent with past successful titles. Also well integrated and expanded portal mode. So yeah, they're improving so many things in the game. After you really screw up the game so badly, really, they can't do this mistake again. They just can't. They're just going to kill the series if they do so. Now, of course, the best thing you can do is just wait for reviews. If you see the reviews are so negative, we actually, got it right. You're okay. It's very hard to, especially with a refund policy to really, on Steam, for example, just try the game for 2 hours. You can get an understanding in 2 hours if the game is good or not. You just can't. Especially by the time we take you to walk to one place or to another in Battlefield 22, it took like 20-30 minutes. I'm exaggerating, but I'm laughing at that. Anyway, the thing is that they need to do well here, and the fact they did the labs, it kept me optimistic that many of the things will be addressed. Both again understanding past mistakes, getting lots of feedback from players who actually play the game in the closed test. That finally, thank goodness, hopefully, we're gonna get a great Battlefield game again. Oh my god, this will make me such a happy person. I mean, all I can think is just nostalgia when I see Battlefield. Yeah, even current people playing this, because I want to play Battlefield so much, but I'm never going to give them more time in Battlefield 2042. I actually jump back to Battlefield 3 here now and then, just to play it. Even Battlefield 1, just to have a bit of Battlefield. But again, I really want something new. Now, I think the most important thing here, that shows they are confident in the title, they're doing an open beta. Everybody can play the game. What better than this? Opening the game to everybody to test out. You don't need to actually maybe wait for the game to be released. You can actually play it yourself and see if you enjoy it or not. This is like the best thing they can do after they actually screw up in Battlefield 2042, and it just shows they're pretty confident in the game. This is really a good sign. All I can say is I thank them for actually doing so, though. So this is something like kind of like they're saying sorry, for what they've done to us. So in a way, I say it like that, because at least they know. All right, we're giving the game. You can try it yourself. You can see if the game is good or not for you. You can try the open beta. Of course, it's going to be, I guess, limited to some degree, but still, you're going to get a chance to feel it, right? And that's the best thing you can have, of course, in a game like that, especially after such a big disappointment. Oh, this map. I'm just looking at this map in Battlefield 2042. Such a terrible map. I'm telling you, I feel angry, and I usually don't feel angry about things. when I see this map. It just boils me. Oh my god. Anyway, I need to relax. So the bottom line is that things look very, very positive for Battlefield 6. Very, very positive. Based on so many, key important indicators that I kind of, taking a look at based on the initial multiplayer reveal yesterday. And also, we're going to know more in the open beta where everybody can try the game. So yeah, I'm very optimistic about this game. I'll cry if the game is good. Seriously, I know I cry. I'm almost crying just talking about it. Yeah, so just be good. Don't let us down. Thanks for watching.